Today, I will talk about Negotiator from China. Here's my content. First is introduction. For the existing negotiation, Chinese negotiation style benefits from the unique and traditional Oriental cultural ideas through the application of reasonable negotiation strategies to better improve the negotiation effect. In the negotiation process, Chinese negotiators always put the harmony and win-win negotiation strategy and concept in the first place. In the process of negotiation, they focus on the guarantee of mutual rights and seek win-win situation rather than the single interest. As a result, the negotiation process does not adopt an antagonistic mindset or perspective as in the West, which is more conducive to the smooth progress and implementation of the negotiation. The impact of cultural characteristic and value of negotiation approach. Chinese negotiators, because of the influence and values of traditional Oriental culture and Confucianism, have a direct impact on their negotiation strategies as well as their words and thoughts during the negotiation process. Firstly, Chinese negotiators attach great importance to build trust and maintain a harmonious relationship. They believe that in the negotiation process, the negotiation party are not in an antagonistic relationship, and that the negotiation should be about seeking a win-win solution that is acceptable to each other, which in turn is conducive to the advancement and conduct of the subsequent negotiation process. Therefore, before entering into the details of the negotiation, they will actively seek to build mutual trust through a series of means and measures to promote mutual friendship and the establishment of emotional ties. This includes changing greetings, inquiring about each other's recent developments, and discussing each other's interests and backgrounds. They play a positive role in promoting the subsequent negotiation process. Secondly, Chinese negotiators also like to communicate indirectly and subtly, and they often use subtle hints. In the negotiation process, they often show a more polite side to express respect for the other party, but also to bring the relationship closer. Moreover, in the process of language use, more metaphors are used to ease the atmosphere of the scene, so as to avoid contradictions and conflicts between each other, as well as to allow the other party to better accept the subsequent negotiation of all kinds of programs. Again, Chinese negotiators also tend to emphasize group interest and harmony. Because of the influence of Confucianism and the concept of collectivism, they regard negotiation as a collective effort. Therefore, the recognition of the negotiation outcome is more about whether it can bring positive effects and value to the collective. Therefore, in the final negotiation, the interest of the group may go to make certain concessions and compromises so as to ensure that the negotiation goes smoothly and is conducted in a way that maximizes the collective interest. Therefore, this focus on group interest may conflict with the Western style of individualistic negotiation. Finally, Chinese negotiators also attach great importance to nonverbal communication, focusing on all types of facial expression, body language, and intonation during negotiations. This is also due to the cultural backgrounds of Chinese negotiators, who use a lot of subtle hints or micro-expressions in the negotiation process to better avoid conflict and intensification of conflicts in the negotiation process. Thus, based on this negotiation method, they can also understand the other party's thoughts and true feeling based on details, which can ensure smooth implementation and advancement on the negotiation. In conclusion, Chinese negotiators come to the negotiation table with specific cultural characteristics and values, prioritizing relationship building, indirect communication, collective interest, face-saving strategies, and nonverbal communication. These are somewhat different from Western negotiation strategies, but the purpose is for the smooth implementation and progression of the negotiations. In the process of negotiating with Chinese negotiators, a reasonable negotiation process and strategy is required based on the understanding of their specific cultural and ideology to better ensure the smooth development and implementation of the subsequent negotiation. First, it is important to build trust and rapport from the beginning of the negotiation. Considering that Chinese negotiators focus on building trust and rapport at the beginning of the negotiation process, it is important to build trust and rapport from the beginning of the negotiation process. Therefore, in the negotiation process, we can try best to communicate with the Chinese negotiators in the initial negotiation content, such as understanding the interests of the other party, communicating the recent situation of the other party, and so on, so as to better draw the distance between each other and lay a solid foundation for the smooth development of the subsequent negotiation. Second, more use of indirect, implicit communication. As mentioned before, Chinese negotiators often use some non-direct words to express their ideas and thoughts in a subtle way during the negotiation process. Therefore, in order to avoid conflicts and contradictions and reduce direct confrontation in the negotiation process, it is also possible to use as many polite expressions as possible, to listen carefully to the other party's answers, and to judge the other party's true intention from between the lines. And then, Chinese negotiator views negotiation as a collective endeavor, seeking mutually beneficial solution for all parties involved. They demonstrate commitment to collective goals by emphasizing common interests and the potential benefits of cooperation. Individual attitude that prioritize personal interest over collective outcomes should be avoided, as they can undermine trust and lead to conflicts. Fourth, beware of face-saving tactics. Chinese negotiators are very sensitive to maintaining social dignity and avoiding embarrassment. To maintain harmony and faith, avoid publicity criticizing or embarrassing the Chinese. Sensitive or potentially controversial issues should be raised privately and dealt with politely. Respecting the other party's need for faith will help maintain the relationship and advance the negotiation process. Finally, special attention should be paid to nonverbal communication. Chinese negotiators place great importance on facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice. They interpret these cues in a broader cultural context to understand the other party's true intention and feelings. Avoid behaviors that could be interpreted as rude or aggressive, such as crossing your arms or rolling your eyes. Instead, maintain eye contact. Nod your head to show you are listening and speak in a friendly, engaged tone. In conclusion, Chinese negotiators possess unique skills and value rooted in their own cultural, traditional, and social norms. Their emphasis on relationship building, mutual respect, and long-term thinking often sets them apart on the global business stage. By recognizing and adapting to Chinese negotiation styles, foreign negotiators can not only achieve their goals but also foster stronger, more profitable cross-cultural relationships. Here's my reference. Thank you for watching.